see a star.
And if you think I'll fall for that, Eli, you must think I was born yesterday.
Was there a Shabbat when you were little?
Of course. Since the time of the covenant.
Every 7 days. Why so many, Safta?
Shabbat is a time for rest and time to honor three things: family, our people, and God.
Family like Safta and Sabah?
Yes, and you, Ima and Abba, of course. Close friends are like family too.
Who else?
We honor our fellow citizens on Shabbat.
Strangers, Safta?
We are all God's people, even friends we haven't met. But most important of all, we honor God in all his works. We rest because he rested on the seventh day. We rest to refresh our souls, to know him better.
Woman of valor, who can find her?
This is the Eshet Chaya, an ode to women of valor.
Far beyond jewels is her value. Her husband's heart trusts in her, and he should lack no fortune.
There!
May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh.
May God make you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah.
The sixth day, and the heaven and earth and all their hosts were complete. And God finished by the seventh day all his work. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe. From all his work and brought it to fruition, creates the fruit of the vine. Amen. Amen.
You're so good at that.
Mary, you try.
Oh, no. No, I can't.
Yes, I have seen you braid Leah. You are wonderful. Go ahead.
2 pieces. Yes.
How'd I do? Told you she was excellent. It is a shame only Ananias will see it. You know what would be great? Do we have any flowers?
Oh, I'll get the buttercup. Don't move.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
See to your dog.
What did he say?
He detests you as much as I do.
And?
This was a horrible idea.
Gaius, we must see Quintus.
Or what? He does not need to clarify anything for you. I mean, do you have any idea? Clearly, you do not. Dumb question.
Idea of what?
Who you are dealing with.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes. He is the Roman occupying overseer of this region, and his primary responsibilities are to enforce the law and ensure financial stability.
I am aware of his responsibilities. I don't think you know what he's capable
And
of.
if he's made a deal with this Simon person, I have valuable information related to his job.
Have you ever heard of somebody making a decision based on a hunch?
If he has, then I must let him know.
Yes, you must. But listen, I don't want to have to carry your corpse out, so I'm going to wait outside for your replacement. Good luck.
I don't understand.
You are a fool.
Publicanus requests an audience. Publicanus?
Yes, Dominus.
And are you his escort, Centurion?
Yes.
So where are you going?
Securing the passageway, Praetor.
Ah. Well done. Come on. So a Jew tax collector and his escort demand to see the Praetor of Judea. It's urgent, they say. A matter of life and death. Well, last night burned very hot, and today I'm asked, so I'll get to the point. Why should I not kill you both? You first.
Dominus, I was recently approached by a man while at my tax collection.
Faster.
He was many months delinquent. To relieve the substantial amount of
Skip
debt...
to the end.
Did you hire a man to spy on Jewish merchant vessels fishing on Shabbat to avoid taxation?
Yes. Simon. He's in your district?
He is.
His debts are forgiven. Surprise.
As well as those of his brother?
Yes. Forgiven. Goodbye.
Thank you for your time, Praetor.
I do not find Simon reliable. Once he was deficient in his taxes, and when I pursued remedy, I discovered that he had spent an inordinate amount on games of chance at a local establishment. Additionally, based on his financial status, I questioned Simon's connections to the merchant class. In spite of his current intentions, I do not believe you have an accurate understanding of what he can deliver.
I'm sorry for this dishonor, Praetor.
Say your last prayer, Jew.
Stay there a moment, Captain. Are you saying I made a bad deal?
Yes.
Where did he come from?
Here, Capernaum, Dominus.
My brothers across the world search for brave men to spare and recruit, but our power prohibits those very efforts. For what sane person would stand up to the Roman Empire?
I am sane.
Yes, but a very different kind of sane.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So, you say this Simon isn't at the level of the merchant class at sea, but he claims they all spend time at the same establishments. Is that false?
I'm afraid I'm not aware of their social interactions. But even if that were true, it would be highly unusual for Jewish men to betray one another.
So says the Jew who collects taxes from them.
Mine is a different circumstance.
Spare me. I admire it. Well, it won't surprise you to learn that to date, Simon has not fulfilled his obligation to uncover the tax evaders.
He's in breach of contract.
Not yet. But time may prove you out. What are you called?
Matthew, Dominus.
I may yet have need of your keen powers of observation, Matthew. A special assignment.
I would relish the opportunity, Dominus.
Of course you would. I'll be in touch, Matthew of Capernaum.
Thank you, Dominus.
Thank you.
All right, around for the table.
you all need this to have a good time.
What is this about?
What, Baruch? I can't celebrate my brothers and sisters. So, make sure Amos gets a cider. He can't handle the good stuff. Tobiah, Jason, you'll need this to drown your sorrows after you lose this game. And you, I don't know your name. You're new, but wow, huh? We're not afraid you'll steal our fish. We're afraid you'll steal our women. Look at this man. Like Absalom, no?
Only there's better than Absalom.
Stay away from low-hanging branches, my boy.
Stay away from steep staircases, old man.
That's it, Sol? None for Jason?
Oh, what did he do this time?
Ask her wife. Drinking alone again, Simon?
Well, you merchants need twice the help at sea. I need twice the help on land.
What's your bet?
John, I see the hammer changed its rules on allowing children.
Go get caught in a net.
But you're here with a responsible adult. Sol, make sure James and John get some too. Please, after you, please.
What is that?
Whatever do you mean, brother?
Your face. You happy?
Oh, I'm handsome. I just happen to be wearing a happy face.
Buying drinks for the merchants. You fattening your lambs before the slaughter?
No.
I don't want you to be miserable.
You are, so I should be too, no?
I want you to be serious. This is not a game.
Well, nothing wrong with enjoying a little financial freedom. A temporary reprieve from doom.
That double knockout was a shame.
Thanks, Khoury.
Get your footwork down, and next time you see...
Yeah, I'll practice. Thank you, Khoury. Thank you.
Temporary reprieve.
Well, believe it or not, I don't like it either. But these men, they're not family. You and Eden are my responsibility, not them. You two keep me up at night, not them.
And you want to be rich.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd try the sentimental route. Maybe it's not my best look.
Nicodemus!
Studying was.
Apologies, Rabbi.
What is so urgent, Shmuel?
The judges of our Sanhedrin sent for you. The Av Bet Din himself requests your presence. God is good.
What happened?
Rabbi Nicodemus of the Great Sanhedrin, we are greatly honored by your presence.
The honor is mine, Av Bet Din. I was given the impression there was a matter of some urgency.
We are considering a formal inquiry.
What are the charges?
A miracle, Rabbi of Rabbis. This man's testimony is clear. His account miraculous. The woman in the red quarter to whom you offered rights, she is redeemed.
You saw her?
Yes, teacher. Perfectly restored and radiant.
Where?
At the hairdressers at the market.
Men are not allowed at the hairdressers.
Of course, I did not go in. But she was on an errand. I believed my eyes betrayed me, so I followed until I was certain. There can be no doubt.
Teacher, you were successful. I told
Silence. This is an unparalleled revelation. You yourself pointed out that the depth of her demonic oppression was beyond human aid. We want to send word to Jerusalem at once.
Av Bet Din, with your permission, I would like to investigate the sighting myself before you conduct a formal inquiry into this or have news of its spread.
We will, of course, yield to your request, but may we inquire as to the reason for your reticence?
Just as this exorcism took some time to prove effective, it may have a tentative hold. It could come as a shock for a young woman of her station to be pored over by your learned judges, whereas mine's a familiar face.
It is decided. Conduct your investigation, but please be efficient. News of this kind, it grows legs.
Andrew, will you help me, please?
Help you with what? Barely see anything.
Of course, it's the darkest night in weeks. Okay, we saw Huri Chaim and Bauchol come in, offloading and cleaning their holds.
Of course. Tomorrow is Shabbat.
Well, there's still a fleet out there. They're sailing late because they're not cleaning out the holds tonight. They're definitely sailing tomorrow. I'm guessing it's Amos.
This is all a waste of time if it is.
What do you mean?
What I mean is Gideon and Tobiah sail with Amos.
Well, I'm not saying it's Amos for sure or not. Whoever it is, they're definitely sailing tomorrow. We got him.
We got... Those are our brothers. Tobiah looks to you before his own father.
So what? Well, it's my fault that a dumb kid doesn't know better?
I keep waiting for you to tell me this is all part of a plan to double-cross the Romans.
Andrew, there's a crew out there. That crew is stealing food out of Eden's mouth. They're gonna take our boat, maybe our lives.
Maybe, but we made our choices too.
You think this was a choice?
You're not teaching today.
I have research.
Don't be too long. Our guests will be arriving early.
Oh.
Nico, they are dear colleagues who admire you. They have been waiting weeks for the teacher of teachers to lead Shabbat. It will be like sharing loaves with God himself.
Sharing? Look. Am I the only one hearing this?
It's a small gathering. You just go through it quickly.
I try to avoid spending too much time honoring God and our heritage.
Are you the Messiah?
Yes!
Do you want to lose that ugly nose of yours?
Thank you.
Only one language keeps their peace, Marcus. Learn to speak it. Matthew, another unhappy citizen expressing his disapproval?
I'll be fine.
Oh, you're disgusting. Go home.
I have a job to do. My father never allowed me to shirk responsibility.
Well, he raised you right. You must have Roman blood.
We don't speak.
Jews are odd.
People are.
How can you not have a relationship with your own father?
He says he has no son.